This is Name Above All, and right now I'm just going to make it a fingerstyle instrumental. This is part one. It cycles around D, then D with C sharp in the bass being played by the pinky here, and then a G, add 2, that's the A right here, say add 9, but we'll just add A, and then A sus, and then A. Alright, now here is a couple things I want to say. There's a flexibility in what we use if you have difficulty using your pinky to get up to this C sharp and still hold this A and this D right here. But I'll talk about that in a second. What I do want to say is that you are going to leave this A and this D on through the progression until you get to the A sus. So I'm going to play this, I'm going to fingerstyle it on the bottom 4 strings until I reach up for that C sharp, then I'll move my thumb up to the 5th string. So what I'm doing here is I'm preparing for an F sharp with my 2nd finger here on the 1st string. But right now it's just floating, it's not pressing anything, but it's ready. It's just hovering, waiting to go to hammer onto that F sharp there from an open E. Okay, so that's the first part. Then I'm going to play that E open, and after I play that E open, I'm going to reach up for this C sharp. So I'm going to play the C sharp, and then I'm going to use my index finger on the 3rd string and my middle finger and then my annular on the 1st. Okay, let me do that much again from the beginning. Ready, go. Okay? Now, if you have trouble arching your pinky to make a tunnel off, for 4 through 1 there strings, you don't have to arch it a super lot, because you can actually mute the 4th string when you're playing this part. You don't need the 4th string, so you can have it a little bit flat. But if it's really like a hardship for you to do that, then and hold on your 1st and your 3rd fingers while at the same time, like that, then just take your 3rd finger off. That doesn't sound terrible, but in either case, your 1st finger is going to be glued to the fretboard, whether you do this way, okay, or this way. Now in this case, both my 2nd and 3rd fingers are just floating. The only ones I'm pressing are my 4th finger and my 1st finger. Alright, so let's just review that. That's using this A and this D right here, and this is the other way. See that? So that means that 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings are open. I'm not pressing with these, okay? Now, the next chord is a G. So all you're going to do is slap your 2nd finger up onto the 3rd fret of the top string, and then just kind of arpeggiate through that. Alright? So, 1st and 3rd in that D shape are still on there. And not using the 5th string, so you can let the finger pulp kind of hang down and mute that there. So if I play the 5th string, it doesn't do anything, right? Because I'm muting with this part of my finger, that fleshy hanging down. Then we'll play the 1st string open before I go to the A sus. And I'll just expose that C sharp and play it with my annular. And then go back to the D shape. And you can actually hammer on this. Adds a little ornament on there. One more with the exposed. Okay, and that should just about do it for that first part of the song.